Welcome everyone to another episode of the Average Desi Joe. Again, bringing you tips and recommendations and reviews of products. Today, I bring to you something very interesting. We are going to install a geothermal system in our house. Our house is old, built in the 50s. It has oil heat, so it costs an arm and a leg to heat up this house. Uh, I've never seen it done before. A friend of ours got it done. He was extremely happy. It's supposed to be a big cost savings involved with that. Obviously, the upfront cost is a lot, but over time, it's supposed to pay itself off. So we actually decided to go ahead and do it. I just got sick and tired of the oil price changes and everything. So I'm going to be recording what it looks like, what the installation looks like. The actual, there's two parts to it. There's the digging. They're actually going to dig 3 holes which are about 250 feet into the ground, where the main pipes are going to go, and then that's supposed to take about 3 to 4 days, and then 1 day to trench from those holes into the house. And then the next group comes in and actually connects those pipes from the edge of the house up to the new HVAC, the geothermal heat pump, as they call it. So again, the process is supposed to take about 4 to 5 days for the digging, and another 3 to 4 days of all the inside work, where they take out the old oil tank and the oil HVAC and they put in the new heat pump. So let's see. I've heard that your front yard or the digging area is going to get absolutely destroyed. So kind of nervous to see how that turns out. But let's see how it works.
Here it's literally X marks the spot. This is where they're gonna dig. And about 250 to 400 square feet. It's gonna go into the house. They've come and marked the water lines, the gas line, the propane gas line.
Day one, the drilling starts. So this is where they're actually putting these pipes inside those holes that they've dug. So about 250 feet in, these pipes go in. Day 5 or day 4. So they started on Monday. Today is Thursday. They're still at it, and it is loud. They've dug 2 holes already. This is the 3rd one. It's definitely a lot of work. They're almost done. Basically, where the truck is turning is where the hole is, and all the mud and dust and the water that's coming out is being funneled into the other hole to avoid a big flooding to happen. Pretty incredible. The yard is definitely going to be messed up.
So like the pipe's going into the house.
So here the trenching continues. As you can see, a lot of mess. Now they're basically trenched it all the way from the house into the hole where they're going to connect the pipes.
Final touches on the outside, just leveling the ground. It's quite extreme. Now the landscaper is going to come and finish this up. Alright, they're about to finish it.
So now the outside part is done. So the inside team was here. They cleaned up our oil furnace. So they removed all that, and right now they're getting ready to install the heat pump, the geothermal heat pump. So they've taken everything out, installed a new circuit board.
This is day 8. They are almost done. There's a water tank right behind there. I don't know if you can see, it's too dark. But that's the extra water tank that they've installed in addition to the one that we... Interesting setup, definitely. They still have to install the humidifiers somehow. I don't know where they're gonna do that. It's definitely a lot of wires, heat, and the air conditioning. The cold air is getting pulled in. It's pretty crazy setup. They're still at it. One more day to go, and they're gonna be done. So they're finally done. This is what it all looks like. Looks very clean. When this thing is running, you can hardly hear it, especially comparing to like somebody who has a gas furnace. That's obviously very loud. This is almost as quiet as you know, surprisingly, the oil furnace we had, which was actually very quiet. This one runs as quietly as that one. But they've done an excellent job. I mean, you know, this is definitely so smaller than what we had, what the old oil furnace looked like. That was a monster. It took about almost 10 days for this installation process to finish. It was quite an ordeal, as you saw. There's 3 holes that were dug, about 250 feet into the ground. They did a fantastic job. Everything looks, you know, obviously it's brand new, so everything looks very nice and clean. Again, we had to call a landscaper to come and finish up all the grading and throw some grass on there. But overall, you know, it was quite a hectic process, especially the fact that everybody's at home nowadays because of COVID. The kids were at home, we were at home, so everybody's working, and there's a lot of noise. The neighbors, I have to give it to them. I mean, that's a lot of noise to tackle with everybody in meetings and calls. So that was quite an ordeal, and you know, it lasted. And then there's like all the inside work. The guys were great, the fantastic team that came in and did it. They kept everything neat and clean, but there's still people coming and going during the day. So again, if it was a regular time of life, pre-COVID, this would have been fine. You come in and you finish it off during the day and nobody's at home. But nowadays it's obviously, you know, it's a completely different ball game. But overall, really happy. I'll be posting another video after a few weeks to give a review of you know, how the heat is and how well this thing has been performing. So till then, you know, like my video, share my video, and thank you for watching.